As the last PWHL game before the international break ended, New York pulled off an important victory over Boston, keeping them within reach of that 5th spot. As for Boston, they are looking farther from the 4th spot, and as we know, the top 4 teams will make the playoffs. Finishing 1st or 2nd is hugely important, as those 2 teams will have home ice advantage, and finishing 1st overall lets you choose your first round playoff opponent. Imagine finishing 1st and then getting to choose or having to choose between the 3rd and 4th teams, and imagine being that team that gets selected by the first place team. What does it mean to the players? What are they thinking as this starts to unfold?
To be honest, at the end of the day, playoffs, it's such another season. Obviously, you can play the regular season, and when it comes to playoff, it's different, it's fun, and obviously if you get picked, I mean, every game is going to matter.
Whether you're the team that gets to select or the team that gets selected, you know there's going to be some bad blood and thinking about the reason why you were picked. The players are certainly aware of it.
I think it's natural. I think we've had rivalries with Montreal girls for a very long time. So obviously it definitely is rivalry, but I think we've been able to create rivalries with almost every team, so it's been fun.
I think you feel it. I think you feel it every time you step on the ice, and every time you go to Montreal, you definitely feel it on the ice. So it's nice to bring out a W and today.
There are already some great rivalries, and Toronto and Montreal are right in the middle of it. They might even be among the teams that get chosen or get chosen by the other one.
We're both pretty physical, fast teams, and I think today, you saw it out there, just little scrums and everything. I mean, a Toronto-Montreal rivalry, even in the PWHL, I think dates back quite a while, so I'm sure there's some of that blood still kicking around a little bit too, but I mean, new league, new season, and I think it's probably our biggest rival so far, for sure.
It's yet another innovation by the PWHL that makes this league so exciting. Laura Stacey spoke about this as well as the gold plan for the number 1 overall draft pick.
I think ever since we started this league, actually ever since we sat out 4 long years ago, that was what we wanted. I think we wanted a league that was going to be innovative. We wanted a league that was going to be viable for many, many years to come, if not forever. And so I think that's a great first step is changing some of those roles, making it our own, not just following in the footsteps of what's happened in the past, but creating something special. And I love the playoff format. I love the draft idea. I think it's making waves in the world, and I think it's really putting our sport and our league in a positive spotlight.
And in a recent game against Boston, there was a lot of bad blood between those teams, so if they end up finishing in a playoff spot, that could be a real battle. There are just rivalries everywhere.
I think rivalries are kind of brewing everywhere around this league because every game is really so important now. But yeah, I mean, you can tell they weren't happy at the end of that period, so I'm sure next time we play them, it could be spicy right off the hop.
And on Frankel, what a wonderful goal.